Hey everybody, it's me, Andrew. Get out into nature and tune in for yourself. Resonate with the Earth's electromagnetic field via 432 Hertz, the universal frequency. Balance out psychologically and emotionally, and further strengthen your brain and your heart coherence as well. Get a plant-based diet going for yourself today and to nurture yourself right back into life. We are literally herbivores in nature. Further balance out your physical body's pH level and to get with alkalinity. Then you can generate some static electricity. Send me some love telepathically. Set attention to your mind and set intention to communicate. That is all there is to telepathy. You are now tuning in to great days. Now today I am actually going to cover an astrological event which is taking place on August 13th, and basically I'm just going to go over the simple formula that I actually go over nowadays, and I'm going to explain how we are going to be influenced with these energies, and I am also going to simplify everything up for you. I'm going to talk about the aspect in between the celestials. I'm going to go over the celestials, and I'm going to also explain how to utilize this energy for ourselves during this time. So today's video is the sun opposing Neptune. Let's get right into it, alright? So, to begin, the sun is a very, very significant astrological body or a celestial body. Anytime that you have the sun within an astrological event, we are going to be talking about solar energy. We're going to be talking about masculinity. We're going to be talking about our individual expression of ourself or even our ego. The sun in astrology represents light, it represents consciousness, it represents mind, it represents the ability to express ourselves individually, okay? And basically when we talk of the sun, it usually represents our individuality or our sense of self-expression, especially from our ego, okay? So it doesn't necessarily have to be fixated on the individual ego, but most often it is representing the self-expression of our individuality. And yeah, the sun is also representing mind, it is also representing light, it is also representing consciousness. Light and consciousness are one and the same, because where there is light, there is awareness. Where there is consciousness, there is light. They are literally one and the same. Light is consciousness. So basically the sun is the sun is ruling Leo. Okay, so the sun is a masculine body, celestial body, a masculine celestial, and masculine energy is all about objectivity. It is all about action. It is all about dynamicism. It is also corresponding to the elements of air and fire. So the two elements, air and fire, are masculine elements, meaning they are naturally objective, they are naturally mental in nature, and they are they are naturally electrical as well, because masculine energy also corresponds to our electrical field, and feminine energy corresponds to our emotional or magnetic field. Okay, the electromagnetic field, in short, is what both of these come into union as. So basically, the sun is ruling Leo, and you get a lot of Leo energies from the sun most often. Okay, but yeah, the sun is actually coming to oppose Neptune on September 13th. Okay, so basically the 13th is going to bring in a sense of opposing those Neptunian energies from our sense of self-expression, and that's simply what we are going to be feeling. It can go a lot deeper, and we can go a lot more in depth, which is what those Neptunian energies are all about, which I will. But let's explain up the astrological aspect. The aspect in between these celestials is an opposition, and an opposition is when two celestials are actually completely opposite on the zodiacal wheel. So basically, the sun and Neptune are completely opposite on the wheel, on the astrological wheel or the zodiacal wheel, and this is actually bringing in a energy that will basically be very filled with tension and be very conflicting. It's going to be very opposed, in other words. The sun's energies and the Neptunian energies are opposing one another. Think about if you were opposing another person, it would be the exact same thing happening with these two celestials, and that is what an opposition is. Most often, opposition brings in a state of tension and conflict between the two energies. Okay, so keep that in mind when basically understanding what this astrological event is all about. Now, Neptune is the planet of dreams. Neptune is the planet of fantasy. Neptune is the planet of spirituality, and Neptune is the planet of artistry as well. Neptune is also corresponding to the subconscious and the unconscious, and yeah, Neptune is also ruling Pisces. Okay, so Pisces is the most spiritual sign in the zodiac, and Pisces is great for its dualistic nature as well, especially when it comes to being able to intuitively connect with others emotionally, and empathetically, of course. So Neptune is very much known for bringing in high empathetic energies, or very otherworldly energies. So the sun is basically coming to oppose Neptune, which is all about the other worlds, or the dream state, or even spirituality, or even emotional fields, or even fantasy, So with Neptunian energies, there is always a sense of coming to experience in a more dreamlike sense. Okay, and the way I see it, with the sun coming to oppose the Neptunian energies, we might get a very, very dreamlike experience around the 13th. Maybe our perception of life will become very fantasy-like, right? And basically, the sun is bringing in more light to those darker other worlds, or those dream worlds, and basically this brings in a sense of consciousness into those dreamlike perceptions, and this will further have us more lucid in life. And if you do not know what lucidity is basically being aware within deeper dream states of life. So yeah, this is the way I see it. Those solar energies are literally light, and the light is literally consciousness. So consciousness merging into opposing those Neptunian energies, which are fantasy and otherworldly, or even dream state. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of lucidity during this time once again, and Neptune rules Pisces once more. Pisces is the feminine, mutable astrological signs. So Pisces is mutable, okay, and basically Pisces is also feminine, so we should be getting a lot of subjectivity as well as a heightened emotional connection over the exosphere, and even it should even allow us to be more empathetic towards one another in a very, very fantasy and artistic like way. So let's go with this as well. The sun basically has us driving through life, right, due to the Leo energies, and Leo is basically a fire element. Fire element, or the element of fire, is basically known for its passionate, dynamic drive for life. Okay, so we are going to be feeling that energy for getting things done or driving ourselves, and this is basically further translating to our purpose. So we are going to be recalling our purpose during the middle of the month. Ever since the sun was in Leo, we have been going through our purpose in life and basically refining it every single month through certain astrological events. Okay, and this is one of those events that is actually having us recalling our purpose, or trying to understand what our purpose truly is. With a journey like this, or with a cultivation of questioning one's purpose, it will actually lead to more enlightening states, due to the fact that the universe is great at getting us in synchronicity, especially when it comes to questioning our own purpose. And then we might find ourselves in a very, very fantasy-like journey, just kind of flowing through life, just like a fish, just like Pisces, very spiritually and very dreamlike with those Neptunian energies. And then all of a sudden we can literally be showered by consciousness, which is the solar energies, which is further enlightening us. Remember, enlightening breaks down to the word in light, because when we are coming to be enlightened, we are getting light shed on us, we are getting consciousness shed on us, because the sun is literally light and light is literally consciousness. When we are shed consciousness, we are enlightened. Okay, so there's going to be enlightening periods during the middle of the month, with this astrological event. There's also going to be high gratitude for life, okay, and this is those Leo energies. Leo is all about being a very, very warm presence in life, but Neptune, or Neptunian energies, are also all about a spirituality, which is further all about the lighter sides of life, even with the darkness. But in contrast with the darkness, the light is always able to bring us to states of gratitude for the things that are literally just here in our lives, the people, the comfortabilities, the journey, the adventures, the grace that comes with everything, which there will be a lot of graciousness as well. We're going to feel a lot of gracefulness for life, which is a force that is basically opposite to gravity. So I did a video a while back on two forces in life. There's the force of gravity, which basically brings us down to the earth, and there's the force of grace, which actually lifts us up into the space. So these are the actual two forces. It's gravity and grace. Gravity comes with the cosmic energy that comes down from the top of the body, and grace comes with the kundalini rising from the earth up. So yeah, the momentum is actually what is making way for the grace, or the force that pushes us upward, So lastly, there's going to be a golden outlook for life, and this golden outlook is literally a Piscean trait, very much so, but it is also coming very much so with those sun energies or those solar energies. It's just the blend or the opposition of the two, you know. The Piscean energy or the Neptunian energy is also going to have us come to a very, very hollow state. If you are purposeless, especially if you are purposeless or recultivating your purpose during this time, or you just felt or feel as though you have lost it, there's going to be a sense of feeling hollow for life and purposeless, and you will most likely feel lost and emotionless and even broken during this time. And that's such a Piscean trait as well, or those are such Piscean dimensions, you know, because Pisces is very dualistic. That's why it's symbolized by the two fish, the black and the white. It is the white, it is the masculine, and it is the yin, it is the black as well. It is very dualistic, just like a Gemini, and due to that fact, Pisces knows the two sides of the spectrum. It knows both in extremity. It knows the goods and it knows the bads, and it is, if you are purposeless, going to show you how hollow you can get until the solar energies or the sun will basically shed consciousness onto you and have you understand through a fantasy-like mystical experience most often that there is truly nothing to worry about, and the only outlook to have for life is a golden outlook, and this will literally bring you into a state of further liberation and spiritual transcendence. So that is basically the astrological read today. You can also utilize this energy by basically allowing the universal flow, you know. Pisces is great at bringing us into a sense of Taoism, which is all about the universal flow. Just like a fish flowing through the stream, especially a Pisces, there is going to 100% be a connection to the universal flow. And yeah, you should just allow yourself to worry less and let go, just like a fish in the stream. And then you will understand that swimming against the stream will never truly work, but more to allow your body to just flow through the stream, and then you will get into the way of effortless effort, or Wu Wei in Taoism. So I do thank you guys for watching once again, and I hope I did clarify up everything for us during this time, which is September 13th as this video airs. So once again, I hope you did enjoy the video, and I hope I did help you out today. Subscribe over here to the left of me and help me reach 50 subs. Drop a like on the video to the right of me and support the channel. Once again, generate some static electricity from your ethereal body or your spatial body. It needs to be strengthened and realized for the collective rising consciousness. I love you guys. Have a great day and peace out.